Hey guys, my name is Fabe and welcome back to another episode of the Dinosaur Mine. Where might I be, huh? Any ideas? Any? Yeah, there it is. I'm right next to our famous red fish. I did a little bit of work here with this pathway. As I mentioned in the past, I want this pathway style to be more of an organic shape than just the straight ones we did so far with the old design. So I tried to incorporate here. I made a curve. I did a little bit of terraforming to make everything fit together. I still need to replace some of the dirt blocks with actual oak logs, but I don't have any on me right now. I only have spruce wood logs. But yeah, I already took it all the way back here, and I was starting to take it around another curve. Let it diagonally follow the shoreline, and then curve back in. And then we'll see. I don't know if I will have it like along the shoreline completely. You know, I could have built just a bridge over here. I think we are good with taking it around. As I said, just building it straight would be less organic again. How far would it be? I mean, if we would go through here, for example. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have it all the way along the shoreline. I think it could be a fun little walkway, and maybe we can have some more water enclosures for the marine reptiles over here. I mean, those are some deep pools of water. So we might be able to pull something off like that. I don't have any particular plans yet, but I mean, we still have the Sarcosuchus and we have the Plesiosaur and the Moses. So Sarcosuchus and Leopleurodon are the two that we are missing right now. Are there more than those two? I'm not sure. I am not sure at all, but that's the plan. So probably getting the pathway along the shore for a while and maybe connect it up to the bridge to the new land sooner or later. And at the same time, we need to figure out what are we gonna do with our pathway that we have going up here. I kind of feel like we have to end it up here, like build some sort of a platform. And then maybe... The thing is, on one hand, I want some more enclosures in here. On the other hand, I really do like this forest. So I don't really want to get rid of that. I'll have to take a look at our DNA freezer. What kind of dinosaurs we could put in here, possibly. I mean, I kind of declared this area our not mammal area, but non-reptile area. Because we have the dodos, the saber-toothed cats, we have the quagga, and now the mammoths. That's just a log. So we still have the elasmotherium, I believe. And the terror birds, which I don't even have DNA from, I think, by now. And possibly some other species that we have to take care of. But we might go in this direction with those. We have so much space. So much space to fill in this park, and I'm looking forward to it. We might have a slight problem, though. I think it was last episode where I talked about our mammoth friend being missing, at least one of the two. I haven't seen either one in a while. And I don't know if they both despawned or what happened to them. I mean, you know, one option is that I name them right away if I should get some more mammoths. So maybe they won't despawn once they're named. I mean, the pigs are still here, so that's good. But at the same time, if they still vanish, I don't want to waste any name tags, you know what I mean? But look at that, no mammoth anywhere to be seen. First, just one of them vanished, and now the other one is gone too. Before it even grew up, that's the thing, right? I mean, it never got to grow up. And I don't know what happened, so... As I mentioned last episode, these episodes are still pretty far pre-recorded, so I don't know if you guys already explained to me why mammoths vanished, if that's a known bug, or if it's just something that happened to me only, which would be really unfortunate. But I'm gonna hold back with getting some new ones quite yet until we figure that out, because I only have like 2 more embryos. I might have some more DNA, but still, I don't wanna waste all of it. It's not too easy to come by. But I don't know what I'm gonna work on today, but I think I'm gonna get started and then you'll find out. So, it is a couple hours later. I streamed for 3 hours and we actually did some work on this world here. Nothing too fancy, but I'm pretty happy with it. So let me show you. Nothing that actually contributes a lot to the park at the moment, but it hopefully will in the future. So as you can see, not much has changed over here. Do I have some glass on me so I can finish this finally? Boop, boop, boop. Nice. Yeah, why not? Let's do it over here. Yeah, this pathway hasn't been worked on, as you can see. However, a pathway very close nearby has been extended. The one down here. I'm sorry. I just look at this and it's just this little piece. And this took me 3 hours. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's nothing. It is literally nothing, and I streamed for 3 hours to get this bridge done. I cannot believe it. But yeah, I built a little bridge. I tried to make it curvy, so neither straight nor diagonally. That was kind of the challenge for me, to make it looking good and curvy at the same time. So it crosses over the river here, and it'll probably go straight over the river again on this side. Let's take a look. It's not even that fancy. It's a pretty standard bridge like that. It looks cool. I think it looks modern and it looks good. And it still allows for boat traveling below it, along the river, back to the lab entrance, which is right there. But yeah, it took me a long time. Okay, to be honest, I haven't spent 3 hours only on this bridge. That would be ridiculous, right? I mean, I've spent probably 2 hours on this bridge, which is still not a lot better. And 1 hour just talking and planning some stuff. And I actually thought about where to put the e-stocks that we planned out and put in our to-do list a couple of episodes ago. And one option is this one. We used this whole space here, which doesn't really have a purpose at the moment. I thought about putting an enclosure in here for something, but I never really knew for what, and I never really felt like putting one in here. So instead, another option would be to put like a little bit of a warehouse, or maybe even several warehouses in here. And then down here, we can have like 1 or 2 docks. I think that would be kind of cool. It is on the east coast, that's for sure. It's not too far away from all the enclosures. So, for example, if there's like food that gets delivered here to the docks, we can easily transport it and distribute it to the different enclosures from this point. Because the other option I had in mind is further back along the shoreline in this direction. So one disadvantage is you won't have this view anymore. You probably won't be able to see the PMLOC very well from this restaurant, because the docks will be right there. But then again, when will we actually be here and enjoy the view? We know it's here, and that's good enough, I think. I don't think we'll spend a whole lot of time in this restaurant now that it's completely done. The other option, however, would be... Oh, hey. The kitchen is being worked at. The other option would be having it right there on this little land tongue. Is that a word? Or is that just something that I literally translated from German and it doesn't work in English? Let's sleep real quick. Oh, yeah, Alzheimer compies are still learning, forgetting every single day. Yeah, the other option would be I take this pathway around and build it all the way up there. Could be cool too. It's a little further away from all the enclosures, but I hope that sooner or later all this here will be enclosures and park. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. One other thing that kinda wasn't too happy with, I should say, is this pathway looks like a pathway to walk on, right? It's a lot more like it's curvy and all that stuff, and it looks kind of cozy more. And I don't think that fits well with the industrial part of an e-stock. So this is another reason why I probably would prefer it over here, because it still connects to our straight, more industrial looking pathways, and I can just have like a diagonal pathway going off here, and then have some warehouses and stuff. Might not be the prettiest, but I think it's a good spot after all. However, there's still going to be a lot of planning involved, and I don't think I'll get started on that today. I just wanted to tell you what I actually planned. And another plan is the subway. And I'm kind of getting excited for the subway. For one big reason, I have finally something to dig out that I will actually use, and that will give me tons and tons of stone to build with. Because for this little bridge, we had to go branch mining like twice over there to get some stone together. Actually, that is one of the reasons why it took me so long, I can say. So that explains some things. But yeah, it would make a lot more sense to have like digging spaces right below this park here for a subway system. And I don't know how many subway stations I want to have, but I think I want to have one at the East Dock here. I'm going to have one at the old tar pit, I think. I'm going to have one all the way over at the allosaurus enclosure. Oh, by the way, I discovered that during the live stream. We need to go over there right now. And while we're going over there, I can also show you where I wanted to have the subway stations. Let's take the scenic route, shall we? We don't go all the way around a lot. We usually just go straight through the lab. But let's take the scenic route. I mean, a lot of people that are coming in here every day and joining us in here in this park haven't maybe seen the visitor center like that. Although, I guess it's in the intro, so probably haven't seen it. But yeah, one of the subway stations I want to build down here, I put a sign up right down there, and probably connected with some sort of an underwater enclosure. Let's move along the Gallimimus. And, oh, yeah, the Velociraptor's doing fine, by the way. I checked on him earlier in the stream too. He's still there, which is very nice, because nowadays it's not a given that your dinosaurs are still in one place. Deinonychus are still there, I checked them too. But our allosaur, as you might have guessed from what I told you, he's gone. This enclosure looks, by the way, pretty nice from this perspective. I haven't looked at it too much from this perspective. Oh, wait a second. Too early, my friends. He just hid from me. Wow, that is awesome. I was looking for him in here for like at least 10 minutes on stream. And I couldn't find him, but there he is. Oh man, that makes me so happy. Yes. Hello, my friend. I thought you were gone. Are you hungry? Do you want some steaks? I brought some steaks for you. I need to throw on the ground. Om nom nom nom. You want this? Come and get it. It's right there. Don't look at me like that. It's down there. Okay, maybe this way? No? Are you not hungry anymore? Maybe 349 is not hungry enough. Oh yeah, I know. Not even here? Okay, maybe you're not hungry enough. Alright, I'm so glad you're still here. You are 3 days old, my friend. I guess you will still grow a bit. You're still smaller than me. Oh, do we want to nose each other? Oh, he's cute. He's a lovely one. I wonder if he gets hostile once he grows up. We'll see. We'll find out. But that makes me... Oh, man. That's such a huge relief that he's still here. I was already really worried that... Because we don't have a lot of allosaur DNA. And here we are at the West Station. I'm thinking about building an entrance right in this wall. Going downstairs to a subway station. I think it would be kind of cool. And it would be a good place. But that's the plan for the subway. And that just made me really happy. That did make me really happy. Okay, so once again, I end up with you here, and I'm at a position where I don't know what I will build next. I might work a little bit more on the pathway along the shoreline to connect it up to our bridge to the new lands. Or maybe I already start laying out the East Dock a little bit, because I'm kind of excited about this project. I don't know what it is, but I kind of really feel like building a little bit of an industrial district, some warehouses, using all the factory blocks, and then having some nice stocks. I'm gonna look at the Jurassic Park movie again and the scene. And there's not much shown of the East stock, to be honest. It's just very rainy. There's a thunderstorm going on, so you don't see a lot of it. But I want to take a little bit of inspiration from it, as you guys suggested. So let me do that, and whatever I'll come up with, you'll see in a second. Remember this industrial feeling I was talking about? What do you think? Which of these fences kind of represents that better? I think this one. I just wish the texture would be a little more refined, like having a 32 by 32 texture and having the lines a little smaller, because that seems kind of thick. I don't know actually if I can change the textures to a higher resolution. I mean, this seems like a simple texture, so I might be able to pull it off if I'm, if it's possible. I don't know. I have to take a look into it. But that's just too straight. I like the diagonals way more. Very simple fence design, but yeah, the industrial look usually goes for efficiency instead of aesthetics. So that's what I was going for here too. Just some pillars and some iron fence in between. I tried laying out some stuff here. Haven't gotten too far, just getting a rough idea of the whole area. So I want to have a fence going on here, and then probably coming diagonally over here and continuing all the way up. I don't know how far I will go with it. Same on the other side, and then I have space for maybe 2 warehouses. So this could be one smaller one. Well, not really a smaller one, but kind of a square one. Is it exactly square? I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it's exactly square. This one here. And then probably a longer one here. That's, I guess, the only space we have left. There's not too much space here to work with. We have still some room back here. I don't know what I'm going to use that for. It's kind of weird that everything goes down here in a slope. And we have this little cliff face. I don't know how I will deal with that fence-wise. But I guess we'll figure it out sooner or later. But that's a rough idea for now. And you know what? Let me actually hop into Photoshop and see if I can get this adjusted. I think that would be kind of nice to make it just a higher resolution. I don't want to change the texture. I just want to make it basically high res. We'll see if that works out. Wow, would you look at that? I actually got it to work. It took a little bit fiddling around where to find the right textures, and then just a little bit of photoshopping, and voila! We have a 32 by 32 fence that looks way better than it did before. Yes, I'm gonna go for that route now. It's really cool. I'm still not sure if I would just want to have it end up on top of there, or if I want to top it off by something, but that would be too much maybe already. I'll have to think about it a bit. I tried to keep it simple, so I probably will just keep that way. And we can get rid of this guy now. Man, I'm really happy. Maybe I should do that more often. What do you guys think? Should I play around with some textures and try and make them high res? I mean, in this example, it was fairly easy because basically what I did, I took the 16 by 16 texture and fit it 4 times into a 32 by 32. Other textures are harder to do. For example, I guess these could still work, but the bricks would be way smaller. Pretty much like that, I guess. That might be too small if I would do it for these bricks. And I don't want to play around with every single pixel and split it up into other pixels. That's just too much work. This is just so easy because it's repetitive. That's why I did it. But I think it turned out quite well. I'm pretty happy with it. I think I'm gonna work on this fence a little bit more. I don't think we can get started on the warehouses today. But you guys get the idea. Oh yeah, and I also want this to be kind of an open area with some crates here and there. So maybe we can get around to doing that too. We'll see. So there's a slight problem with these high detailed fences. Look at this. That's a little crazy. I haven't seen that before. Oh, there's another stage. Is there? It looked like it. Maybe it just looked like it. Anyways, guys, I placed some more of those down, and I think I really do like it. So what I did actually, I got some more stone, and I mixed different textures, different chisel textures of cobblestone and stone brick together here. Kind of mixed it up to make it look industrial, And with a little bit of grass on the run, some crates and these fences, it's not much that's here yet. But I already think it gives it an awesome little feeling. And once we have like a little bit of a warehouse going, a big entrance here. And another, wait, where's my other one? Oh yeah, this one. This is going to be another entrance. I'm going to flatten this out a little bit more. So I'm probably going to take this and make it go further. As I mentioned, I don't have a good idea on... Oh, I just had an idea though. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. I'll have to think about it. I'm not going to say it yet. But yeah, I started doing it diagonal a little bit here. We could use the carpenter's wedges again to have a smooth diagonal on one side at least. I'm not sure if I want that though, because I kind of like that it has this little bit of a border along the side. So I might stick with just the iron bars. Kind of running low on iron again. Every time I get out my iron bars, I'm running out so fast because they eat up so much iron. Where did I use them last time? I'm trying to think. I think on the Pachycephalosaurus allosaurus enclosure was the first time we really ran short on iron. So that's a problem. And the mammoths are of course still a problem too. Oh my god. I don't know what to do about this. All these disappearing animals. But we'll find out soon enough, I would say. Maybe next episode. I mean, when I'm recording this, I just published the episode where I asked for the names. And it makes me feel so sad because you guys had such amazing name suggestions. But by the time I read them, the mammoths are already gone again. Oh no. So maybe next episode, if you guys have any ideas why they despawned or what happened to them, we might fix the problem. We might be able to fix the problem and get some proper mammoth in here. I would like that. Because that was the goal after all, right? Anyways, hope you enjoyed it, today's episode. And I hope to see you all again in the next episode of the Dinosaur Mine. But until then, have a nice day. And seriously, guys, don't be daft. Play some Minecraft.